Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Firefighters Financial Toolbox. My name is Brad, and this is my weekly update on my dividend portfolio. Today is November 2nd, Saturday, and this is for the week of October 28th through November 1st. We're going to start with my M1 portfolio, then we'll look at my dividend stocks in my Ally account as well as the few that I have in my Vanguard account. I did add 2 positions this week. I added National Fuel Gas to the portfolio. So I have 1.45 shares, bought in a little. I also bought into Aqua America, ticker symbol WTR or water. Both of them positions, I feel like these are both dividend aristocrats. Both of them have a good track record of paying a dividend and increasing it, albeit dividend yield on Aqua America is only 2.1, but it has been growing and it's been over 25 years. We're all going to need water no matter what, so I feel like that's a safe bet. National Fuel Gas has currently a dividend yield of 3.83. Now, we all know that energy prices go up and down, but this has a long track record of paying a dividend, so I've added it to my portfolio. Also, I've added more McDonald's because it just keeps going down. Currently, I have 1.93 shares of that for about $395 worth. Average share price of 203, but as you can see, it's at 194 more or less. Has a dividend yield there of 2.58. The other 2 that I added to this week were Waste Management, because it is down a little bit as well. You see my average share price is 115, why it's a little over 111. Dividend yield on that one is small too, but as I said, we're all going to need garbage pickup forever. So pretty safe bet. Again, a dividend aristocrat. The last thing I added to was a little bit of Walmart, and just a couple of little tiny bit this week. I have an average share price there of 118.76, and it's still down about $1 under there. So 1.8 for dividend yield there, but Walmart, as I said, is one of my Walmart and McDonald's both are 2 of my picks for a recession-proof stock, as well as Waste Management. So I feel like those are solid. Currently, as you know, this is about 2 months in for my dividend portfolio here in M1. This is a new one I've been adding to. I did add an extra $250 this week because I had a call shift. My current value is about $1,534, and I'm up about $9. So about 1.2% on this account. Again, this is my smallest account, but it's where I'm adding the new fractional shares because I really enjoy that. Now, if we go over to my Ally account, the nice thing I see is I have lots of D's here. That means I have a dividend coming up. So looks like AbbVie is going to be paying me a dividend. Oh, not until February, so that's a ways away. Let's see, Bank of America, I have a dividend coming end of December. December, I think, is going to be a good month. Ford, also beginning of December, good. Coca-Cola, middle of December. Pfizer, I have one beginning of December as well. And ExxonMobil, it looks like middle of December. So December is going to be a good month for dividends. Looking at my other stocks down here, the watch list, I have a couple of them in there. Let's take a look at my Vanguard dividend stocks. So you see that I didn't buy any new positions on here. I did get a dividend from AT&T yesterday for about $15, and we'll go over that when we go to our dividend breakdown. Stock prices staying pretty calm on those. Now you guys know, because that one cost me $7 to buy, I'm not adding a lot to this new position unless we really get a drop. So those 3 are pretty standard. Now, I did add also, I've added my VYM into part of my dividend portfolio because it is a high dividend yield ETF, and that's up a little bit. Currently sitting about 51, 58, 68. Now I decided that for the total that I'm adding my individual dividend stocks as well as my VYM dividend ETF. But what do you guys think? Should I add my Vanguard REIT index in there? Now let's take a look at that real fast. Now this is one that I've had for quite a while. I do add AT&T. That is a REIT, an individual REIT I have because it's a monthly dividend payer, but it's a very, very small, just five and a half shares. My VGSLX, which is the Vanguard Real Estate Index, I have quite a bit of money in that one, and that one is a good quarterly payer. What do you think? Should I add that in my count or should I leave it out? I do not have it in my amount listed on there at this point, but you guys put in the comments, should I add it in? Yes or no? If you think so, let me know. All right, if you think not, same thing, let me know. So let's go ahead and look at my dividend stock. Let's go here first. Okay, so as you can see, so far November, the only dividend that I've got is the AT&T for $15.62, which I just received yesterday. So that's the only one I've had there. For October, you can see we had 86 cents. We will have another 87 probably cents here for AT&T. That usually comes in the middle of the month. But it doesn't look to be a huge month for dividends at this point. We still have not got any dividends that I've seen in my activity here. We see that there have been no dividends added in. So those are still new. But if we look at the dividend breakdown, we see that our total now for dividends paying stocks, individual stocks that I own, is about 10,973. As I said, I have added in the VYM because that is a dividend ETF base, and that's at about 51.58. If I add the VGSLX, that will really grow my total, but it looks like if I add just those two, we have 10,973.29 plus 5158.68 gives us 16,131.97 for this week. So you guys let me know, should I add the VGSLX in there or not? If you think so, which that's Vanguard REIT, so it is a dividend payer because REITs only pay dividends, right? That's how you make your money. It does appreciate some, but mostly it's dividends because they pay out 90% as dividends. All right. If we look at our holdings, we see that I did up some of them a little bit here. And we can see the breakdown on this below. I'm up to a total of 20 holdings and 20 individual holdings, and at this point I think I'm happy with what I have. I'm going to keep adding to these every week, and as I get more cash I'm going to invest it. One thing we're going to talk about in another show here is, I don't know if you know, but October 31st, Halloween, the Fed once again dropped the interest rates 1/4 of a point, so that's not too neat. If we look at the markets, so the S&P 500, let's take a look at the week. Okay, so you see that we're pretty flat for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday we really shot up, so that's good. We are 30.66. I'm not sure if that's an all-time high, but it's pretty darn good. So we opened at 30.32 on Monday and we closed at 30.66. So about a 30-point gain for the week. Again, do you guys think it's going to last? Let me know in the comments. How high can it go? I don't know. I'm excited about it. Looks like the Dow Jones is up as well. The Nasdaq's up. Everything's up. Even the FTSE 100. Even the international stocks were up this week, you guys. So it was a good week in the stock market. Let's hope it holds up. All right, you guys. Thanks for checking in on me this week. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And we'll see you again next week. All right. Goodbye.